Hey everyone, this is Cyanasa001. Welcome back to another video on this channel, where today I'm not going to do a virtual machine. I had a few errors trying to install the next one. So I thought instead of reviewing this Pocket PC, my dad got this from eBay. This is a Dell Axim Pocket PC, I'm not sure the actual model number, but this was from 2003, back when Microsoft decided that why not we allow our users to gain access to files on the go and also transfer between PC to PC easily for a tiny device. So they decided to make this. They've also made other variants like Simon, as well as Simon's, Compacts. They made all different other kinds of devices using these companies. So what do we have? We have a little speaker here, a few quick shortcut buttons, home, inbox, calendar, satnav. Yep, satnav as well. And we've also got, I'm not sure what this is. I think this is a charger. That's the charger. That's the connection to like a larger screen, like your computer, for example. This is a quick access shortcut menu that can allow you to change between apps pretty quickly. I'll show that when the screen is turned on. This must be, I'm not really sure what that one does. This is your SD card. It allows you to insert external data. You can also put it on newer computers today as well and still be able to access it. This is a flash drive, and that's the headphone jack. And we've also got ourselves a stylus. Looks pretty nice. It's not one of those electric styluses like the ones like Apple Pencil does, where it detects by input voltage. It detects by touch, and also this material of plastic, some kind of plastic. So yeah, that's the outsides of the device done. We'll look in the insides now. So we'll turn it on. And we are greeted with the classic green hill over the blue sky startup that we have on normal Windows XP computers. And we've also got ourselves a start menu. There's also a bit of a problem with this device, is that the digitizer is a bit weird, so it thinks the cursor is down there when the cursor is being pressed up there, so we have to do a bit of a play around. Yep, we've also got ourselves a on-screen keyboard. We don't have the physical one. There we go. Cancel, I think, is this one? Yes, there we go. We have ourselves today, as I've shown here, containing your day and time, your owner information in case somebody finds it and wants to find you. You have your appointments. It looks like a normal business person's favorite device. We have our classic start menu, and we have all these kinds of different apps. We'll start off with ActiveSync. ActiveSync was an app back in the day that allowed you to sync your information between PC to a Pocket PC and also the other way around. I don't think it's really used anymore because of iPhones and Samsung devices. We have our contacts. I haven't actually added anyone on this contact, but you can find out on this device. We've got ourselves our home. This home looks like a classic Nokia or basically any brick phone's menu, and we've got all these different kinds of apps. I'll just check back on the start as well, because some of these apps that are on this menu are also found up here. So we've got ourselves an inbox. I think it uses Microsoft Outlook back then. And I haven't actually got any mail here because this thing's not connected to the internet. And when you had to connect to the internet on a device like this, you needed a network interface card. And also a few other fancy stuff to be able to connect through Wi-Fi. You could also connect through a modem. However, I'm not really sure what my modem device is, because now they don't have modems as separate devices. Now they're all together with the hub. So I'm not really sure what they are, what like my specifications are. We've also got Internet Explorer. This is meant to be the file directory and file explorer. I'll show that later. And it has this page. You can go down, I think. Or maybe you can't. Oh, here we go. This actually is meant to be a guide to get you connected on the internet. And for those that are wanting to buy this device, and connect to the internet. I recommend you get yourself a network interface card just so you can be able to connect to the internet. You may want to also get yourself a modem and have a telephone line with you just so you can see what connections you need. So we'll, yes, here we go, back with this thing again. For some reason when you do them to keyboard it calibrates the buttons. Okay, we don't need this. Nice. We have ourselves a calendar. No appointments either. And what else do we have that's cool here? We have ourselves Jawbreaker. Jawbreaker is just another game. It's a bit like Bejeweled back then. I think it's Bejeweled, the one where... Oh yes, Candy Crush, that's the one. There you go, you break it. Doesn't have anything. It's like the OG version of Candy Crush. Got yourselves memory stuff here. It actually allows you to play around with your memory. So you can use this slider to change around the amount of memory, but it's not really a good idea. It's not really a good idea to do that. If it's a virtual machine, as you might have seen from my videos, this would be actually pretty cool. You've also got your storage card as well, which was, I think it was this one here? Yeah, it was this one. That's the storage card. It tells you how much storage you have. And notice, we have 5.64 megabytes. And yet the storage cards in 2010, 2008 were 512 megabytes. So this phone does not use much storage. It's not that resource heavy. And we also have the classic Task Manager. Well, it didn't really call itself Task Manager on this thing, but that's how it works, to be honest. So we'll go out of here, and we have notes. I mean, not Internet Explorer, we have notes. It's kind of hard to play with that with the camera. And we can just click New, and we can even write handwritten notes like this. Oh, it's done that thing again. Oh, hang on, it's playing around again. It's not really good, this digitizer, when it's on the screen like this. There we go. There you go, now you can write notes. Oh, 666. Shoot, I speak to the devil. So, the car. Yeah, like I said, the digitizer acts weird. For some reason it created a line, but this is what it's meant to do. You can do handwritten notes, and you can even do typed notes. I like handwritten personally myself. So, we'll get out of this if we can. And we can just get out of here, okay. And we also will go back to, oh yes, I forgot to mention, we have a TomTom. Now, this is one cool thing about this device is that you don't need to use mobile data like you do on these new phones to gain access to your location. However, we don't have a GPS device installed, so we can't really do SatNav stuff just yet. Even though I think it has tracked my location, definitely. But I don't think it's got all the information. So we'll just cancel out of this. I said cancel out of this. There we go. What else? What other cool stuff we have on this? Oh. There we go, nice. So we can also play around with this thing. Oh yeah, this piece over here, this little, whatever that black dot is, you can see, can allow you to change very quickly between files. You have to be it's very sensitive. And you can alternatively do it on here as well. What else do we have? We have MSN Messenger, the ever so classic messaging app that was used before WhatsApp even existed. I do still have my MSN stuff, but I don't think internet would really work without in this kind of device. And for some reason, using the keyboard acts as a calibrator for the mouse. We've also got Windows Media Player as well. And it looks like your ever so classic one that you've seen on Windows itself, where it has the same design of the play button. And oh my god, it's Windows Media Player with such a fancy animation. Wow. So we'll click out of this. We can't really click out of this. Might as well go into home. Home. Where's home? Where is the home? Oh yeah, this is our recently done ones. Okay. And also, it is pretty slow as well if you use too many apps, but it's pretty smooth. And there's the clock settings as well. I don't know how that happened, but that's how it works. It has your home and it has your visiting town. How about that? Cut out this. And we've also got, what else? Yeah, we've got Solitaire, the ever so classic thing, Solitaire. We'll click out of this. Queen. No, the Queen does not go anywhere. Give me another one. 8, 9, 8, 7. No, it's not black, is it? 2, 3, 2, 4. No, 4. Okay. Oh, 8, 7, tap J. That's Solitaire. And we've also got as well system information. This is basically all the specifications of this device. Notice that we have 300 megahertz processing power. However, on a classic computer today, like for example a MacBook Pro, it works on 3 gigahertz. So this works roughly about 1,000 times slower compared to a new day computer. It's not even that resource heavy. And we've also got 32 megabytes of RAM size when, roughly speaking today, we use 12 gigabytes. 12, 8, 4 gigabytes of RAM. And ROM size is also 32, but not many people really care about ROM size because you cannot write in it, you can only read from it. And don't know what this UUID thing is for. And I think, oh yes, here we go, terminal services. This basically allows you to connect yourself to a remote service like Telnet, it's like Gopher, and it also requires an internet connection. And unfortunately we don't have that, which is a shame. What other cool things we have? We have Pocket Excel, allows you to make a spreadsheet, you can do an average and that stuff, all the classic stuff we can do. So we'll just enter dataset E:. There we go. And what's cool about this phone is that it auto saves your files. Back in Windows XP on the computer, you had to make sure that you have saved your file as a name and in a file area. We've also got pictures as well. You can import pictures if this mouse. Ah, yes, I forgot to tell you about this. If it works. This is your transcriber. What happens is that you can write on this whatever given keypad you have, and it will change it into a character set, or it will change it into a character that you're looking for, and it will type that in. For some reason now it's frozen. I think I'll just get out of this. If it lets me do it. Here we go. For some reason it doesn't allow him to do it. And also I forgot to mention as well is that this thing, this device also allows to interchange between settings. So this might have the quick shortcuts, but when you enter into this application, it also changes this section to, for example, file, edit, new, etc. And also we'll check as well about the about information. This is a Dell by Dell Corporation from 2003. And this is just Dell Home. I mean, who really cares about that in this case? Okay, we'll get it out of here. And we've also got File Explorer. The very coolest thing about this device is that you can access File Explorer. You can go on My Device. And you can even access C/Windows, which you can't really do on an iPhone. You can't really access any of those files on an iPhone, any of those programming files. And Android, you might be able to do it. Press OK. Oh, for some reason, it connections. Let me get out here. My Device, Windows. And it has all these Windows files here. And pretty much, this is basic. Let's see if we can find System 32 on here. Oh, here we go. There is one DLL 32. So this is pretty much a PC on a handheld device. And you've also got data backup. It allows you to incremental and full backups when need be. And also, if we go on the other side as well, we have this thing. This works. For some reason it doesn't like. Oh, might as well do that trick again. The switcher bar is meant to work like a. For some reason it doesn't work, but switcher bar is meant to change between windows as you are on an app. So you can't really do it for some reason because probably we don't have many apps already open. So I guess forget about that. Power. And these are lithium ion batteries. These are actually last for 8 hours. So it's even longer, I would say, than my iPhone. Because Apple makes very trashy iPhones. Hope I don't get demonetized. But guess what? I don't have money, so therefore you cannot demonetize me. And you've also got these power save options as well, which is very useful in case if you are low on battery. And it has all these settings as well. And you've also got control panel as well, if it's here. Let's check programs first. These are all these cool programs we have. Nothing too fancy just yet. But if we go on settings, we have all these information. Inputs, buttons, inputs, small keys, space. And it has all this other cool stuff as well. Here we go. Your voice recording format of 8000 Hz 16 bits. And normally 16-bit was actually pretty cool back then when you had to record voice. A very good sample resolution. But this bit rate I'm not too sure about 8000 Hz. Now they do it these days 44.6 Hz, I think? Yeah, 44,600 Hz is what they now record audio with. They even can go as far as 96,000. But 8,000 was actually pretty good back in its day. Not so sure about now though. And what else do we have? That's very cool. Regional settings. Oh, you can even remove programs. How about that? Certificates, we don't have anything really. Well, because we haven't gone on the internet, so we don't have really any certificates there. But we have these kinds of certificates inside the device. All these generic ones that basically help with encryption stuff, just to approve itself as a reliable program. And we have a microphone. It allows you. You can change around the input. And for some reason, you can't record. Maybe there's a record button somewhere that I don't even know of. I'll just exit out of this. And yeah, that's really about it for the Dell Axim Pocket PC. It's nothing really too shabby, but it's kind of cool to have Windows XP on a computer like this, a computer PC. Normally, you have a very massive, chunky box or desktop PC, but you even have something like this, a Pocket PC, that still runs the same thing. So yeah, that's really about it. All the other apps around are just pretty basic generic stuff we don't really care about. Yeah, that's really about it of Dell Axim. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to leave a like if you like the video. And if you want to see more of these kinds of tech reviews, virtual machine installments, please subscribe. Thank you for watching this video and see you next time.